What is going on, guys? My name is Dawson Redden and I'm a proud Gryffindor, and welcome back to Fantastic Reddens and Where to Find Them. I hope you're all doing well. Today is an exciting day because we have woke up to something that we've been waiting for a very long time. So I can't wait to dive into it, take a look at it, and just kind of dissect it a little bit with you guys. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Accio intro. So guys, sorry that there wasn't a video last Sunday. Had some problems, got sick, things happened, right? Long story short. But we're back up and we're back on videos, and I woke up today to a notification that we have a kind of a mini trailer for Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, and I am super pumped. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna move from this location over to my computer and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna watch this trailer together, and then once we've seen it, we're gonna sit down and dissect it, talk about theories, and see what all it has to offer, because we're getting a full trailer this coming Monday, which I will be doing a video for that as well. So super exciting time to be a Harry Potter fan. I hope you guys are excited. I cannot wait to see what is in store for this third installment. I'm a huge Fantastic Beasts fan. I know there's a lot of drama around Johnny Depp, whether or not Johnny Depp should be in this film or not, but unfortunately we're moving on without him and there's nothing that we can do about it. So I'm going to dive into it with an open mind. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so my monitor's over here, so I'm going to be looking over here but also looking back at you and talking a little bit back and forth here. But what we're going to do first is just completely watch the trailer through, and once we have completely watched it through, then I will pause, and if you don't want to hear any type of spoiler information, because we are going to talk theories, and not that these theories are concrete or will be anything at all, if it turns out, you know, that it is something that ends up happening or is what's going to happen and you don't want to know anything, I don't want to spoil that for you, so I'm going to give you a chance to leave the video if you want to, but yeah. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this. The official trailer is coming out Monday, but this is like a teaser trailer that they have dropped. I'm excited to check it out and share this experience with you guys. So for copyright reasons, the volume on this video is probably going to be turned down quite a bit, but if you want to see the entire video in full HD, the way it's supposed to be watched, I'll put a link down in the description so you can check that out. You can go watch it first and then come back here and see my reaction and hear my theories, or you can watch this and then go check it out for yourself afterwards. Totally up to you, but without further ado, let's jump into the video.
Years ago, we got our first glimpse into the wizarding world.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
And the spell was cast.
Estrels.
I want to be a wizard.
So this is clearly, we're just looking at like some past stuff here.
Charms our senses and unlocks our imagination.
I think we can expect great things from you.
We're looking at the wizarding world in its entirety, really.
Time with friends we know, and be introduced to those we've not yet met. Whether it's on a page, on a stage, or on a screen.
I really can't wait to see that play, honestly.
One world that's inspired our own.
Every great wizard in history has started out as nothing more than what we are now. If they can do it, why not us?
And new adventures are on the horizon.
Hogwarts. Oh! It's Newt!
As we know it is coming undone. Things that seem unimaginable today will seem inevitable tomorrow. Should you agree to do what I ask, you'll have to trust me. Even when every instinct tells you not to.
Y'all, there is some stuff to unpack in this trailer. Is it even a minute? Okay. Wow. This isn't even a full trailer, and there's so much to unpack just in those few seconds. So we're going to go over this trailer again. Not the first portion, but just that end portion, and we're going to take a look at everything that we just seen. That was cool, and it has me super excited for Monday. If you guys don't want to hear theories, if you don't want to see a trailer breakdown, now is the time to step away. And thank you for watching. But if you want to hear some theories and you want to see the trailer breakdown, that's what we're going to do next. And so let's do it. So for the remainder of this video, we're going to jump over to my webcam. It's just going to make it a lot easier to sit here and do a trailer breakdown with you guys and talk about each individual aspect of this trailer and kind of dive into it a little bit deeper because there's a lot to unpack in just this little short amount of time. It's literally less than a minute, but a ton of stuff happened, a ton of stuff to see, and a lot of stuff that has piqued my interest and I'm curious about and want to try to talk about, and just some theories possibly. So we're introduced to the teaser trailer with the Wizarding World logo, of course, looking beautiful, I must say.
And new adventures are on the horizon.
And then we see Hogwarts Castle with new adventures on the horizon. You know, there are so many references there's so many things that could reference, right? Not only the movie itself, but I mean, we have the trivia tournament that's going on TV right now on TBS and Cartoon Network. Then we have the reunion on the 1st that everyone is super excited about. The big reunion with Rupert Grint, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and the rest of the cast of Harry Potter. So that is super exciting. We also have, of course, the Secrets of Dumbledore movie that is coming out. And then we have Hogwarts Legacy, the video game, coming out. There's just a ton of stuff that's happening in this next year. And so it's a super awesome time to be a Harry Potter fan, because Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts is literally, the Wizarding World is just blowing up right now. And so I love it. I love seeing it grow. I love seeing, you know, these new generation of kids maybe finding Harry Potter for the first time and falling in love with it just like I did as a child. I know my daughter is a huge Harry Potter fan, so super exciting. But let's move on with the trailer. So here we have Newt, Theseus, Jacob, and I cannot remember her name right off the top of my head. She didn't play a very big role in the last films, but I have been informed that she actually is supposed to have a much bigger role in this film. So I'm curious to see what that's going to be, and I'm really excited about seeing her character. But for some reason, the name of her character is really escaping my memory right now. But we will move on. But they are in Hogwarts right now, walking down a hallway. Love to see this.
The world as we know it.
So here we have Dumbledore waiting for them next to this giant spinning ring in what looks like the Room of Requirement, right? To me, I've heard that there's going to be time turners in this movie, or there's going to be time travel. How concrete that is, I'm not sure. But if that is true, I'm going to say that this is not a port key or anything like that. I'm going to say this here is a time turner, like a really old school time turner, right? That's what I'm thinking. And I think they're going through it, and we are going to see some type of time travel with Newt and Dumbledore and Theseus, and yeah, so let's keep moving on here, but I'm curious to see where that's going to go.
It's coming undone.
Okay, hold on, we're going to back that up. Now, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know that, where was it here? Let me find it. It was a quick shot. Okay, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know that this is another wizarding school. And up here, this green like firework that's going off here, this is like their symbol for their school. And you can see here somebody on here, and to me this looks like Grindelwald, but I'm not sure. So something's going on here. I can't tell who's on these steps, but these steps are leading up, and this is on a peak. I don't know if this is this school in Japan. I think it's like a wizarding school in Japan. Once again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know this is some type of wizarding school. I just cannot remember where it's at, but I think it's Japan. So here we go. That was Grindelwald, and here we have him again, and it looks like he is being lifted up, celebrated. The people are loving him. This looks like, to me, a bunch of nomads or muggles. So I'm not sure. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it sure looks like a bunch of nomads in here.
Imaginable to...
Okay, that was obviously a killing curse of Avada being used on somebody.
Pain.
We have Newt here running through. You see, this is what's making me think. We have bamboo. There's bamboo everywhere here. And he is running through it with what looks like another creature.
Will seem...
Here we have Hogwarts, and this is what stuck out to me in this trailer most of all. And I want you guys to see this here.
Inevitable.
But you see this? This is someone on a broomstick wearing what looks to be a Quidditch practice jersey or something. There is a number on here. I can't tell what number that is, but it almost looks like a 9. But here's the thing. This looks like a very up-to-date, like more in the future style outfit at Hogwarts versus an older Quidditch style outfit. I don't think that this is a Quidditch outfit that someone would be wearing. You get what I'm saying? This is a Quidditch jersey. It's a quick shot here, but this is a Quidditch jersey with a number on it. And so, are we going forward in time? Are we going through that time turner forward in time for a certain reason to Hogwarts? Are we going to see some familiar faces?
Inevitable.
But you can see that there. This is definitely not an older style Quidditch uniform. This is definitely something that you would see in the days of, Harry Potter. We have a couple different creatures here. We have Theseus running through.
Should you agree to...
Here's another big scene. We have Jacob here with all kinds of stuff going on. Things are floating around and flying through the room. But I want you to focus over here because Jacob has a wand in his hand. And Jacob is supposed to be a nomad. Is there more to Jacob than meets the eye? Is there something else to Jacob that we don't know about? And is he able to use magic? Because that could be a big piece of why Jacob's memory was not able to completely leave him, right? When they used that spell to wipe his memory, he was still able to latch on to a piece of it, right? He was able to create those pastries and stuff that look like fantastic creatures. And then, of course, Queenie comes back and talks to him. And, of course, she uses, a love spell on him. And, everything else kind of unfolds in the last film. And he gets his memory completely back. But here he is wielding a wand, which he shouldn't be able to do. Is he just holding on to it for someone? Maybe. But something is going on here in the scene, and maybe Jacob is able to do things that he didn't know that he was able to do.
Do what I ask. You'll have to.
And as you see, I don't know if you noticed that, but the way he looks like he's getting ready to cast a spell. He's got his arm up here. This arm is back. And if you look, his arm is coming forward like this before the shot ends. So it looks like he's getting ready to take and do something. Watch it closely.
What I ask.
See his arm? It starts to move forward. They cut it before it gets too far, but he's doing something. Here we have Dumbledore, and we have a golden snitch, of course, that he grabs. Another crazy scene, something that really stood out to me is this. So here we have Credence, but who does Credence look like in this shot? I mean, who did y'all think of when you seen him in this shot? His hair's all grown out. It's parted down the middle to the side, all black. And it looks very much like Severus Snape. So I've seen some comments where people are like, oh, there's young Snape in this film based on an in shot, but I highly doubt that. And I'm going to tell you kind of who we're guessing is in this in shot down here. But this definitely does resemble Snape. The hair resembles Snape. The outfit choice honestly resembles Snape. So there's a lot of theories that are running through my head, and they may not even be true, right? But I want to kind of just lay them out there for you to think on, chew on, and have some fun with. So what if Credence is actually Snape's father? Is that possible, that Credence could be Snape's biological father? The timeline adds up. This film takes place in 1930 something. I cannot remember the exact date. But Snape was born in I think 60 or 63. So that would put Credence, if he was to have a child, that the timeline adds up to where around this time frame, if not just a little bit down the road, Credence definitely could have a child, and that child be Severus Snape. Now, once again, these are just like random theories and thoughts. Does not mean that it is true in any way. But a theory that my good friend Brittany over at Brittany's Magic Trunk pointed out, and she told me this earlier today, is that what if Dumbledore's sister was actually the Obscurial, and it like latched on to Credence or formed Credence after her death? Could Credence be a Dumbledore because in reality it is Dumbledore's sister, or a being of the sister, right? So this very well could be that, and that is a fun theory. Whether or not either of these theories turn out, we won't know until we see the movie, and then even then we may not fully know, because there is supposed to be 2 other films beyond this. This is a 5-part movie, or a 5-part series. And so I think that a lot of things are going to get answered in this movie, but I think we're also going to be left with a lot of questions as well, because they want to keep us going for the next 2 films. But what I'm seeing here, I'm really liking. I'm hoping that the action is ramped up, the stakes are ramped up, and this just really goes above and beyond my expectations. So as you can tell, it looks like we are going to get a really fun fight between Credence and Dumbledore. And I can't wait to see that, because Credence looks to be like a very powerful being. And we all know that Dumbledore is a very powerful wizard. So this fight scene should be phenomenal. If it's not, I will be let down, because it should be great.
when every instinct tells you not to.
So here we have Dumbledore talking to a mysterious person. Behind Dumbledore, you can see Newt. So it's clearly not Newt that he is talking to. He is talking to someone, but they don't want to show us who it is. Now, this could be a totally new character, but more than likely, this is Theseus from the hair, right? Now, what I wanted to touch on earlier was that people had seen in comments on this video that they thought that this was a young Severus Snape. As cool as that would be, like if he, like, you know, they went in time, because they clearly have went in time, whether it be forward or whatever. Would it be cool to see them go forward and talk to a young Severus Snape and Dumbledore start, you know, being like, hey, even when every instinct tells you not to, you know, trust me and to do these things, you need to. That, I mean, let's listen to exactly what he says here so I don't butcher it.
Should you agree to do what I ask, you'll have to trust me. Even when every instinct tells you.
Yeah, so even if every instinct tells him not to trust him, he's saying, you know, should you agree to do what I ask, you know, you have to trust me. So people are thinking, oh, maybe he's talking to a future Snape. Maybe they've went forward in time and this is Snape. I love that theory. I think it's a cool theory. And as much as I'd love to see a younger Snape, the hair doesn't really add up, and the hair really honestly matches Theseus's hair. So I'm going to pretty much say this is probably Theseus. If this turns out to not be Theseus, and it ends up being something wild, I'll be shocked. But that's who I think he's talking to. But I'm curious as to why he would be saying this to Theseus. But this very well could be a shot before we see Theseus, Newt, and Jacob go into Hogwarts Castle and then go through what I believe to be a time turner. This shot could be, you know, before that. So he's telling him, hey, listen, we need your help. You have to trust me. Even if your every instinct tells you not to, we need you. And so maybe Theseus is going to play a bigger role. So that's kind of how I feel like this is going. But you never know in trailers, right?
Not to.
And then we go to the title screen, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. How exciting. Full trailer on Monday. Guys, what a time to be alive. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I want to know your thoughts on the trailer. I want to know your theories, what you've seen maybe that I missed, and leave them all down in the comments below. Let's have a fun discussion and let's talk about it, and just have a good time between now and Monday, because I feel like we can feed off of each other between now and Monday and really get each other hyped up and excited. So drop a comment down below. If you like this video, give it a like, and subscribe if you are new here, because we do Harry Potter videos like this weekly, and you don't want to miss Monday's trailer and breakdown either. So yeah. So guys, that's the end of today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will be doing a reaction to the full trailer on Monday, and we will sit down and talk theories as well and dive into that trailer in depth. So you don't want to miss that. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. That way you don't miss that video. And if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell. That way you're notified of any future videos that I post here on the channel. We have another video that's going to be coming out on Sunday, talking about an item that my wife got for me as a surprise, and it is really cool. And this is an item that literally just got released, and it's phenomenal, and I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it as well. So I will see you guys on Sunday. I hope you have a great weekend, and until next time, guys, Knox.
Doesn't quite understand me. Know what I mean?